Good morning, Azeroth. It is the 26th of November 2024. Grab your morning beverage and welcome to the stream. We're back blitzing on our Mage again, pushing our rating up to earn that elite PvP set. Without further ado, let's get stuck in. Hope you're all doing well today. The chilly weather's sticking with us. Wrap up warm, stay hydrated. You've got this. Alrighty then. Let's get ourselves all queued up. 200 rating to go. A wee ways off, but the goal is in sight. It's doable. It's Pilgrim's Bounty that's just begun. Well, we were looking for something to do while we were queuing. That wasn't just gathering herbs, so... might as well.
Good day
Hello.
to you.
Won't you celebrate Pilgrim's Bounty with us? It's time for reflecting on your journeys and your good fortune, sharing plenty of food and stories with friends. You can partake of wonderful Pilgrim's Bounty feasts near major towns by sitting at a bountiful table, serving the foods you find there. If you're interested in learning how to cook the traditional Pilgrim's Bounty foods, seek out Gregory Tabor. Find him just outside Stormwind Gates.
Have a good one.
Oh no. Our main does all of the cooking. Let's see what there is to see. What transmogs and things will be available.
Can I help you? Have a good one.
If you'd like to learn to cook Pilgrim's Bounty foods, I can help. If you're not already a cook, all you have to do is train, and you'll be cooking in no time.
See you later.
Oh no. Our spice bread is stuffing is the cornerstone of the Pilgrim's Bounty table. The recipe has always been a favourite in Stormwind. Now it's taken its place in the Bountiful Cookbook. If you're already a cook, pay a visit to the vendor to get your copy of the cookbook and all the local ingredients you'll need to prepare holiday fare. And if you're not yet a cook, there's no better time to start. Once you've made the stuffing, bring it to Jesper Moore over near the tables.
See you around.
Alright, what have we actually got? So you've got your cookbook and the various foods we need. Repeatedly. What are the rewards for this event, though? There doesn't seem to be much.
Hey there.
Welcome. Have you come to join us for a Pilgrim's Bounty feast? Please have a seat at the bountiful table. Try everything so that you'll find something to your
See
liking.
you around.
You've not celebrated Pilgrim's Bounty properly until you've eaten your fill at a bountiful table. Please sit down, feast, and try everything. You can move from chair to chair yourself or ask others at the table to pass you some of their food. Once you eat every dish, you'll be infused with the spirit of sharing.
Safe travels.
Sure.
Hello.
Jesper Moore.
Safe travels.
Ah. So there's a bit of transmog. Pilgrim's attire. Ellen has enlisted my help in keeping the table stocked, but she can't make up her mind. First I was making pumpkin pie, now she changed her mind and wants candied sweet potatoes. Gods, I'd be hungry. I've already started on the pies, so maybe you can help me whip up those sweet potatoes. She'll be pleasantly surprised if we can get everything she's asked for. If you're going to cook sweet potatoes, you'll have to buy them from the Pilgrim's Bounty merchant in Darnassus. Thanks.
See you around.
Yeah, just casually take a trip over. I thought we were updating events, Blizzard. Darnassus no longer exists.
Good
Send
day
us to
you.
Bellameth.
See you later.
We're out of cranberry chutney again. Oh no. My husband Jesper was going to make more cranberry chutney. It looks like he's busy trying to make sure there's enough candied sweet potatoes. No, he's not. He's just sent me to do that. Would you be willing to help? If you're a cook, you can get the tangy wetlands cranberries you'll need from the vendor outside Ironforge. If you don't feel up to cooking, you can always ask someone else to make the chutney.
Safe travels.
That's a good job we're on the Mage. You can teleport to all these places where necessary.
Looking for something specific? See you later.
Hang on, who did you say I could learn cooking from here?
See you later.
You! Cooking.
Have a good one.
Should sort us out. Nope, not P, not L. Okay. When we go over, we learn the cookbook.
See you around.
Hey, Gregory, these are not jump in and go. These are. We need a lot more skill in cooking in order to do this. Spice bread and autumnal herbs.
You need something? See you later.
You don't sell this. Oh wait, I have to make the bread. Just start with 100, I suppose. Imagine it puts my recipe up that high. How many do I need to make? I need to make 5. Well, there you go, Jasper.
Safe travels.
You can always use more of that delicious spice bread stuffing. It's very
Have a good
popular.
one.
Excellent. It's just what we needed. It's going to be a chore keeping all the table stocked with fresh food, but it's well worth it.
See you later.
That spice bread stuffing you made smells delicious, but no Pilgrim's Bounty Feast is complete without a slice of pumpkin pie. It's another one of our favourite dishes here in Stormwind since it uses ripe pumpkins that only grow here. Elwyn, you don't already know how to make the pumpkin pie recipe. It's in your cookbook. Would you mind cooking up a few slices and bringing them to Edward Winslow outside Ironforge? He's bound to be running low by now.
See you around.
Said it was in my cookbook, didn't you? Requires 100. Oh no. Now, the question is, how much will the spice bread run me? Will it get me all the way to 100? Average waiting time is 10 minutes for the battleground. Suppose we make bread in the meantime. I'm just hoping the skill up chance stays with me or I'm going to be pretty screwed. There's the next one at level 100. No. Swig of his beverage. Make sure you're doing the same out there. Keep yourselves warm and hydrated. Oh no, it's already gone yellow. And green. Oh dear. Wasn't going to last us that long. Over the weekend, watch the finale to Arcane. Won't go too in-depth spoiler-wise, but if you've yet to see it, I do highly recommend it. Still overall really enjoyed the show. I don't think Season 2 wound up being as strong as Season 1. I feel the pace of it, while you get those really intense moments that speed builds up to. When you're doing setup with Season 1, that works a lot more smoothly, whereas in Season 2, and you're working towards payoff, it just... That's the downside of moving so quickly. You don't have enough time to keep fleshing out with stuff. So a lot of big shifts in the story didn't have the opportunity to really get paid off or looked at. And I think when you're tackling a whole, like, class war between Piltover and Zorn, when you end up being like, and instead of resolving those matters or looking at them in a nuanced way, they get attacked by an outside force in, you know, Noxus and Victor's army. And then you're like, we band together and it's fine. And oh, the Zornites get a seat at the council at the end, which was like, I don't know. It lacked a lot of the depth that the first season had looking into that stuff, and just kind of went on what could feel like an easy way out. It was still a spectacle, and it was still a really enjoyable watch. It was a shame when it just did not hit as hard as the first season in that regard. I also have to take a couple points away just because of where they ended up with Warwick, which was surprising. I don't know, I just wanted standard Wolfie fella. It ended up being something different entirely. Good morning, Mac. How are you doing, bub? You alright today, I hope? We're just doing some Pilgrim's Bounty stuff while we wait for his queue to pop. I need to make more bread. We're getting our first queue any second now. I thought it was interesting that one of the main villains of the show ended up getting everything they wanted in Singed. I think that worked out quite well, just as a piece to look at. And for a series where in a lot of interviews beforehand there was a lot of, we're not leaving it open at the end, we want to wrap up these character arcs, it didn't feel that point. And then I'm a big sucker for teases and setup, right? So when you see the three-eyed raven at the end of it, ooh, like, I'd have been really happy to see something as cringe or stupid as like Aurelian Soul being there, and there are many more stories to tell kind of deal. Like, I wouldn't have minded something like that, but I know in the face of what they set up, it was just a little disappointing. We'll see how it goes, though. I know they're going to be working on more different series, but it would be very hard to capture that magic of Season 1 again. So we'll see as the months go on. People really dig deep, do some analysis of it. How much more pumpkin pie and bread stuffing do I need? Oh no, we get the pumpkin pie in. A few more. Oh no. Give me the skill, god damn it. I mean, at least this is an easy way to get your classic cooking up. Hey, there we go. Alright, pumpkin pie. Now, how much of this do I need to make? 5. Can I do the others yet? Ripe pumpkin and honey, which should be in the barrels. It's not very cheap as well. It's very kind. What's it only letting me buy 4 at a time with these? That's weird. Let's make a load of this. How are we doing, Q? 11-minute average, a few over. Hey, it's going to be one of those days. Just got to keep it going at this point. I'll say the watch of it did get me playing TFT again on the weekend, which was an addiction I'd forgotten that I enjoyed so much. It was waning pretty quickly, but I had a good time with that. Auto Battlers is a strange genre of games. Okay, baseline of chess, but really not. Like, a lot more to consider. I tried Hearthstones when they did that with their battlegrounds. It just didn't gel with me. It just felt too different from regular ass Hearthstone. But TFT I enjoyed. There was a set where they had a mechanic called Fortune, where the more you lost, the better reward you got. So it was this balancing act of I wanted to keep losing to a point and then I need to turn it around, get a big payout. That always felt really fun. And iterations on that mechanic since just haven't felt as good. But I remember that very fondly. Come on, two people. Accept my cue. Shoot fire-blasts at something. Too cold not to be shooting things with fire. Try not to get lulled into a sense of sleep as the bar continues to fill. Sounds of Elwyn Forest not helping. Then we can learn the cranberry chutney. Oh, I need to go to Ironforge to get those. See? Again, it's a good job we're a mage. Gilneas. Be a front runner for player housing with Gilneas. It's going to depend how quickly they go from city to city in terms of the upgrades. Oh, that's a nice red old transmog set. Yeah, you're making use of some shaman shoulder pads. Works out quite well. We've got standard. Got the flamey kata set. Anniversary set looks pretty good on a Draenei, other than the fact your tentacles appear to be clipping, friend. Straight into the chest piece. That's not good. You've gone with less. Oh, it's a Drakfear. So very fancy headpiece. Somebody very fancy. We've seen you in these before. Blazer and purple sword. Anniversary monk. Weapon again. Yes, it is a Legion artifact. I was right the first time. Right, what do we got? We're on the Alliance side. Frost Mage and a Frost Mage. Have to keep an eye for comparison. Oh, the banner triggered that automatically, did it? Very silly. It's been the weekend and we had yesterday away, so let's remember his buttons real quick. Hey, hey, hey. We'll be fine. Alright. Slap a shield on, get mounted up, and off we go. Again, we want to be going towards the waterworks for the bigger group fight. As long as somebody is going that way. They are. Very good. Slap down all the time. Come on, bring you down. Take some of those heals. finance. Oh, barely. That's what helps there. Oh, we've lost the other point though. Oh dear. I don't know if we'll be getting this. They want it, but I don't think we'll be getting it because they're all going to respawn. Oh, hello, kitty. Ow. Yeah, we weren't going to be getting that. May well have been a mistake. We're fighting back over that first point though. But we're about to get a big old rush here at the second. One would assume. Need to keep half an eye. I worry about going back to the other place, but we're behind enough on points now where it's like, ay, ay, ay. Go and assist. Oh, goodness. They all turn and I get blattered. Too many of them fighting on there. I assume we're just getting folks respawning, going and dying. Yeah, that looks to be it. I think folks will give up too, or they're all just fighting on that first one again. I sheep and deal with this person and try and grab it, maybe. No, nope, there was a cat. Along the wall. Nope. I'm away. I've only the two of them there, though. Well, damn. Rough start. A rough start. And we did well in that initial fight as well. It's just we lost the bit behind us. They went straight back. Queued up for another. Right. Gotta get the spirit of sharing. By eating the different foods. Which means sitting on each of the chairs once. I assume. Eat the pie. Pass the pie, even though there's no one here. At least for the Halloween event, you saw people sitting about here, but it looks like this one hasn't had any major changes at all. Alright, we'll do each one. Wonder how well these do on the classic servers. Or if I bug it up here. I have to eat enough of every dish. I see. It'd be nice if it kept the buff up there then, so I could actually see how many of it I'm eating. How do I know? Oh, there we are. That helps. I'm going to assume it's 5 of each one. Absolutely stuffing his face. Now, that feeling from Thanksgiving isn't really something to get over here in the UK, at least until Christmas itself. Then the gigantic portions, food festivals, and big family sharing comes into play. At least from my experience. Time to very much overdo it. Obviously, I do intend to do like a little morning thing on Christmas Day. We'd go see Father Wintervale. Head off to Ironforge, get a present under the tree. I think that's how that goes. It's been a very long time. Average wait time, 21 minutes. Oh no. The worst we've ever seen of it. That'll be the biggest gap into getting our rating up. Hopefully over the Christmas period, mayhaps it'll be easier. There we go. Spirit of sharing. Oh, increase reputation gains by 10% for an hour.
How are you? Have a good one.
There we go.
Safe travels.
Alright, I need to go to Ironforge and to Darnassus to get these other bits.
See you later.
Judging by what it said in the cranberry. We'll teleport ourselves to Ironforge then. Yeah, much easier to do on the Mage. As I was saying on the starting point of that last battleground, the different models of player housing, like you see in Ironforge, all these little like structures that tend to have sod all in them. They're all potential spots for player housing, and we know it's going to be an evergreen system that they can work on for years to come. I can't imagine it will release and every city will be up, running, brand new, player housing ready to go. That would be a colossal amount of work. But I imagine they'll do Stormwind and Orgrimmar. Kinda have to. And then for the War Within, it'll be Quel'Thalas.
Greetings.
I'll have to see how much they can get done after that. Like what patch time it will be dedicated for developers to work on the old cities. Pumpkin Pie has been a big hit up here. Never seen a dwarf get so excited about anything made from a vegetable. Very silly. If you haven't tried the cranberry chutney yet, you're in for a treat. It's made with the freshest, tangy wetlands cranberries. Pick some up from the Pilgrim's Bounty vendor if you want to try your hand at making chutney. Recipe should be in your cookbook. You've got extra time on your hands, and you wouldn't mind making it and bring it down to Jesper outside of Stormwind. But I promised him I'd trade some for the pie you brought. Absolutely, we can do that.
Hey there.
Okay, so now if I buy 40 stacks of this, because then I'll have to come back and do... It's like the pumpkin, you can only buy 4 at once. At least they don't go bad in your inventory. Degradation mechanic would have been horrendous. My inventory is going to be absolutely chock-a-block full of random stuff. That should do it for now, right? That should probably do it.
Around.
What's the cooking trainer here want?
Watch your back.
Don't forget the stuffing. Keep these tables stocked can be overwhelming. I've got to make the cranberry chutney while keeping my eye on sweet potatoes, making sure the pies don't burn. I think I've got everything covered. No, wait, I'm forgetting something. The stuffing. Oh, no, there won't be time to get another batch of stuffing started before everything else is done. Would you be willing to help me out? Shouldn't take you long to buy or to make some stuffing. You can buy the ingredients right here. Absolutely. I made a load spare. There you go.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Oh, and now we can start getting some of this transmog stuff. White dress, I think, first.
Off with you.
Can't get enough
Keep
turkey.
your feet on the ground.
I've been cooking non-stop since before the start of the holiday, and I still can't keep up with the demand. I don't suppose I could persuade you to help with one of the dishes, could I? Turkey's hard to come by here, so if you could supply some slow roast turkeys, it would be a big help if you intend to prepare them yourself. You can hunt fresh wild turkeys anywhere in Elwyn Forest. You should better buy everything else you need from the Pilgrim's Bounty vendors. Also, we actually have to go and farm something. Can he do the turkey yet? That just requires going to Elwyn and hunting turkeys. What's the candied sweet potatoes? Chutney's the next one on the menu. Start making a bunch of chutney. No, it's a little disheartening to see the Blitz queue so high in a morning. But it's the nature of the beast. Maybe it's just an unlucky morning. Can't put that past it. Going on the chutney. Right, I suppose we'll be coming back to Ironforge at some point. Hand in the turkeys. Means going back to Elwyn and hunting more turkeys, but first we need to go and get the potatoes from Darnassus, I believe they said. I need to get to 220. I should probably get to the 220 mark first, just so I know for sure. Have a swig of his beverage. Already lukewarm. Not a good sign. I think what would help with these events is if you just had NPCs about from various expansions just kind of hanging out and enjoying the events with you. Especially when, you know, maybe that's in Hall for reworks of event that needs doing, but it's certainly something that would help a wee bit. Almost there. There we go. Oh, thank goodness that wasn't 20 minutes, that was 7. Ah, yes, and then we need to go back to Darnassus. I'll be back, Miss Iron Kettle, once I've found the turkeys. Ah, good old Darnassus. See, Belemeth's going to be an interesting place once they build it up more. I think the foundation they've got for Belemeth's very pretty. It's just, are they going to be able to recapture how Darnassus felt? It wasn't exactly a popular city, just in terms of it takes a while to get here. At least back then. Right, where are those barrels full of food? There we go.
What brings you here?
And we need to buy up a load of these sweet potatoes. Just feeling fantasy, whether it's D&D or WoW or otherwise. Druids have such an advantage of just being able to make an absolute crap ton of food. And the fancy stuff you could potentially do with that. I think the moment you try really deep dive into the possibilities behind different spell crafting with especially higher level stuff, breaks the foundations of things. That's why you see something like Baldur's Gate stop at level 12, because otherwise things just get too messy.
Have a good one.
Easy as pie. Isaac's been hard at work helping celebrants learn about the traditional Pilgrim's Bounty Feast and how to make dishes out of all the ingredients we harvest for this time of year. I've been trying to keep the table stocked with as many of the dishes as I can, but we're running out of one of Isaac's favourites, pumpkin pie. Would you be able to get some for us? If you want to make the pies yourself, you'll need to buy ripe elven pumpkins from the Pilgrim's Bounty Vendor outside of Stormwind. It's alright, I got plenty of spares, Mary, here you go.
Travels.
These are perfect. Isaac and everyone else will love them. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Let's grab the other robe.
See you around.
That's 2. Only the 1 daily here is interesting. I don't know quite how that works. Does every city have some that needs feeding? I wonder. I guess I travel to the Exodar and have a gander. Is that where we finish all the dailies up? This isn't an activity I can see myself doing repeatedly. And there wasn't a clear indication of what rewards were actually from the event in any way. Oh, I forgot in the Exodar we can't fly. And there's no guarantees when they redo Quel'Thalas that they will redo the Exodar. There's the possibility that they keep Silvermoon a, like, quote-unquote, horde city, and then the Exodar comes in as, like, you know, it's a spaceship, so it can fly in as the Alliance city, but in the Illyria short story before the War Within, we had, like, Turalyon just chilling there. Like, has a house, high leader of the Alliance. It's fine, he can just hang out in Silvermoon. Although for his case specifically, I think it would be a different scenario than it was with Varian. You know, Turalyon, when he was in the world of Azeroth, you know, the High Elves were all goody. They were Alliance, so it makes more sense. Just depends how they go with it. Oh, look, they do have the bounty stuff. It's just there are no quests with it. Do you have any specific stock?
Feel free to browse.
No, the Exodar does not. Is that going to be the same at all the other cities that aren't those first few then? And that's one, Ferramore. Oh, let's not go to Ferramore where it's just destroyed. There's a chance Shatrath might. We can try Shatrath. Oh, that 7-minute queue popped and then went away. Where would it be outside Shatrath? realise there were the PvP vendors here. Oh, you're not a vendor, you'll just sign me up to a battleground, aren't you? Odd that the Battle Masters are here and the PvP gear in the Burning Crusade is in Neverstorm in Area 52. Doesn't look like Pilgrim's Bounty. It wouldn't be in the Aldors or Scryer's place. It doesn't look like they've got anything set up for it. Means I can't imagine they would for Dalaran. I will try the Vale, and then if there isn't one there, we can assume it's not past that point of the classic places. If anywhere's going to have a food feast, it's Pandaria. And I didn't do loads of cooking back then. I did a little bit when we had the Tiller's Farm, if you remember. I missed that old little farm, as silly as its vegetable mini-games were. But, oh, that was loud. But they started doing something different with cooking then, at least. You had all those different specializations you could choose from. No, there is no Pilgrim's Bounty here. There is just all the death from the Shah. Sadness. Alright, back to Stormwind to hunt turkeys, I suppose, then. See if the queue gets us in first. Wait for it. There we go. Eye of the Storm. Oh, we've got a Summer Ready Tauren, just fighting against the cold weather. Anniversary Rogue. Naked Zandalari. Dimples and red on the Warlock. Old Ass Hat. I don't necessarily remember that wall, which expansion the Warlock's set from. I just don't like it. The heads are too big. Purple new set Paladin. Can you tell with the hunter back there? I know the red bike was from a promotion, and then the green bike is from the Secrets of Azeroth series of quest lines. That's certainly something else I could consider doing while waiting for these queues. Is going and trying to figure out some of those secrets. I'll have to do the intro again on my mage, but part of the worry is, well, at some point the mage will hit that 1800 rating, and then if I wanted to do it again on the druid, I'd have to catch up, so that's why I'm kind of hesitating on that front. Bike's trying to escape. It's a fancy looking bike for sure. Let's see if there's any other mages about. I forgot to compare last time. Arcane and Frost. Me on fire. Right, we know the drill. As important as it is to get the flag, it is just as important, if not more so, to make sure we actually have the bases. And we are on Hood side. And then you're coming over. Two are going that way, two are going that way. Right, more are going to the centre. We'll head there. somehow survived. Shimmer didn't quite come back. But the cooldown went at the same time. I think that Warlock has that Mage, but we should make sure. No, they're still fighting over the point. Rather than doing us going off and getting body, we should probably try and guarantee this. He's shot back to full health. Go away, Jeff. And it, Otto, get out of it. Okay, we finally got the point, and therefore we can get the flag. Where's our flag carrier? At what point did we lose the flag? Hang on, how did that happen? During that whole mess? I was not paying attention. Oh, keep moving, keep moving. Priest is right. Gotta keep moving. Not being able to do too much. And I'm a sheep. Nah, just flummoxed it. Oh, long queues and losses. That's what today's going to be. We can but try. What are they holding the flag up there for then? Why not just cap it? Oh no, the mage survived. I shot him off at the wrong angle. We've got folks on Fell Reavers, but we need to make sure we get the flag as well. Oh dear. No, it was 1v4 at that point. The paladin already went down. Couldn't grab the ruins either, and there goes the flag. Probably should have gone around to the ruins rather than attempted to fight for the flag. It looked like we were outnumbered, but I don't know. I was hopeful. Good up here they are. Damn that warlock damage. Holy crap. From what? The dots didn't even have time to build up. It was... Just not in the fights enough either. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Get queued up again. Then back to Stormwind. As nice as it is to be in Pandaria. Like, if Remix hadn't happened, Pandaria Classic would tempt me. It would a little bit. Just the whole vibe of Pandaria is a pleasant place to be. I hope we get to go and repair it sometime. And we do get Cho back on occasion. Not as often as I'd like, but we do get him back. Taranzu's a character who I really wish we'd see more of. Again, because I didn't do too much of Legion on the other classes. I imagine he was in the Monk Order Hall, right? But that... Even then, Legion was...
Need something?
Feels like a lifetime ago.
Have a good one.
Finally, the cranberry chutney I was promised. You wouldn't believe how fast the celebrates go through the stuff here. I know, condiment always goes quickly. You son of a gun, sending me back to Darnassus. Thanks for bringing the cranberry chutney. There's so much cooking to do, I hardly have time to think of anything else. And on top of my responsibilities here, Isaac Allerton in Darnassus is almost out of everything. I don't suppose you'd be willing to step in and whip up some more spice bread stuffing and pumpkin pie? The vendor should have all the ingredients you need. You'll be able to find him near the feasting tables, near the entrance to Darnassus, just beyond the Warrior's Terrace.
See you later.
Yes, I'll go get him, that's alright.
See you later. Safe travels.
Now, which transmog do we want? The boots are less bothered by. Which leaves the shirt or the hat. I don't tend to do hats as often. We'll do the shirt first.
Have a good one.
No, but we need to find some turkeys around here first. Candied sweet potatoes we can make here now. Be nice for a cooking event if they just had... Oh no, there is a cooking fire. It's just not as noticeable. Can make these. We need some more herbs as well. How's that queue looking? 15 minutes. Cranberry sauce, certainly a delight around the festive period. As long as I can smother everything in heapings of gravy, that's the real meat of it for me. Pun intended. Just that warm, cozy feeling of gravy is something that's a delight. I think we should probably make a load more of these actually, to get that cooking up to the turkey.
Open for business.
And what do I need? I need some more of these. Hey, that should do. That gets us up to... Oh no, it's 280, not 260. I know. We'll be fine. That should still get us close enough. Judging by how the rest of them have handled cooking skill, it should still just keep going. It'd be really weird to cut you off at around the 270 mark. I just find it funny my inventory is full of this stuff. Or is it be easy to teleport around? And if all the dailies are cooking these various different foods, and I have a load of them piled up, should be easy enough to do. The only problem is going to be this turkey. Something player housing better do. We need a jukebox. So I can have this music on occasion. So nostalgic and so very relaxing. If nothing else, this more than anything makes me want to try classic or hardcore, is just having this music on as I go.
How are you? Safe travels.
These are perfect. Thanks for helping me with this. The meal will get served on time and Ellen will be happy. Well, I'm glad to hear it. Boots or hat? Ah, the boots. They're really like old ass boots. They certainly haven't done anything to upgrade the rewards here. I think we'll go with a hat just because we might get some use out of that somewhere.
See you around.
Okay, I guess we've just unlocked the transmog there.
Hello.
Haven't changed it enough for it to be on the cosmetic tab, so I'm just going to assume those are all unlocked now. Huzzah.
See you around.
Aye, thank you. Right. I guess we go turkey hunting. Anywhere in Elwyn Forest, eh? Ah. See. Overkill. Straight up wild turkey. Only for do they only spawn in Pilgrim's Bounty, I wonder? Oh, gods. It's one little piece at a time. Gonna be farming to at least the turkey hunt will take us some doing. Just obscene overkill, if nothing else. There's another battle. Come here, turkeys. There'll be no turkey meat left, just exploding it. Oh, wait. It became cooked. I wonder if that happens when anyone kills one, or specifically they die to fire damage. Or maybe it's just part of the event. Oh, there's another set of tables and chairs in Goldshire. Isn't that nice? That was a silly amount of damage. How many turkeys do I need for this recipe to work? 1 per. Need 20 for that quest. Oh boy. Silver Shard Mines. See if we can get them any better. Fiery Boomy. PvP set. Same Zandalari. See when they come out. Old Steel Paladin. I'm trying to get a look-see. Alright, you're just getting inspected then. Okay, we got bits of the Judgment set, the remix recolors, Ashbringer Transmog, and then different like Dragonflight pieces. Yeah, they've tried to make something unique of it all. They like all the red and black pieces. Then either they just really liked the Ashbringer model or didn't have the recolor necessary to fit, but still, it's doing alright. Oh. This rogue. The long red gloves and that. Like, they're going for really sleek and red, and then just the big fluffy animal slippers. Where on earth are those from? Green Snugglefin Murloc slippers. Well, that label's clearly a lie, because those aren't green, those are bloody red game. What do you mean? Hodgepodge Warrior. A Ret Paladin that's gone for red PvP set? Where is that set from? It is a human. I thought that was a horde set. It must be from elsewhere then. Or maybe it was a warrior set when things weren't tied down to classes for a few expansions. Alright. See how we go. Come on, they're nearly down. More. Nice. On we are Alliance side. I was worried for a moment. Alright, cracking start. So get used to this goblin music now. We're hearing an awful lot of it. Keep stealing their buffs. I got to steal Blessing of Protection. That's nice. That should be alright. Assuming nobody sneaks past. Where are they going? Poor rogue, you shouldn't. Yeah, if your ping's like that, I don't recommend PvP. Holy smokes. I haven't seen someone that laggy teleport you around for ages. What's happening here? 8 on 8. I asked him for assistance up there. Nah, we've lost this one. It's alright, Druid, we've got the other two, come on. Well, that was just silly, wasn't it? Let up. Come on, get it off. Nope. I'd slow them all down. Nah, there was no point we were going to get the other two. I shouldn't have gone to help. Sometimes we don't need to go and help people. Sometimes it's fine. Take the buffs. There we go. And a win! Hey! I assume so. There's no way it's going to bounce back, is it? No. Not top end of the damage, but not the bottom. Take it. No other mages to compare with. We are earning more rating on the win than we are on the loss, so that's a net positive overall. Turkey. Right, I'll resume my turkey farming in a minute. Just gonna quickly take a bio break. Let me typically type that into the chat. There we go. Oh, I got my Call to Battle quest as well. We'll be able to hand that in at Dornogal thereafter. Not quite enough resources yet to get something else for Conquest, but that's okay. Right. I'll get us queued up. I nip to loot and I'll see you in a minute. Stretch your legs, refill your beverage. Won't be a tick. And we're back. Thank you for your patience. Let me get wheeled in. Just noticed my season reward no longer has the spider mount. That mean I've earned it? Oh, that was lucky. The 4-minute queue, and it's gone. Oh, so then every reward you get after is a saddle. I wonder if that keeps stacking or if it's one a season. Did I just get the spider then? I did. Well, let's at least see it. Oh yes, it's sufficiently massive. Oh, it just skitters as it moves. Not for me. I see. That's a lot to earn up the saddle. Like, it's 2% a win. Like, that's a long time to earn the saddle. I'd rather be given the saddle up front and then get to pick, to be perfectly honest. That turkey had 2 turkeys. Oh, no, I just managed to reach the second one. Yes, Mage. Time warp is essentially what we need. Excuse me, cut purse. Oh, we'll keep running around waiting for turkeys as we get in a queue, though. That pop at 4 minutes is surprising, but I can't imagine reliable. A little turkey noise. How many am I holding? 16. And they just need the pumpkin pie and the bread stuffing we've already got. Huh? Tracks the number of turkeys I've terminated. What? That's very silly game. Do I need to keep that going? How many turkeys is the limit? Hang on, I should check the achievement tab. There's one for going to the enemy's place. Wasn't enough to gain Turkey Triumph. Well, I guess we keep going until we get Turkey Triumph then. Because why not? Hopefully it's not like 300 turkeys. Turkey domination.
I need a target.
Just gotta put it in the old, like, Halo announcer voice. Turkey domination. What you do for your redo of the event. Have silly voice lines playing. I'm sorry, Turkey. My conquest continues. In the grim, dark future of the world, there is only turkeys. Turkey slaughter. Get the feeling it's going to be 50. Just game design inkling. It's alright, we just call the population. They've turned up out of nowhere for Pilgrim's Bounty. It's fine. One of the quests goes into how all the turkeys suddenly appeared. I don't think there were turkeys regularly in Elwyn, right? Not to this extent, surely. Don't do it, cut purse. It ain't worth it. Look at me. Force of nature wreaking havoc.
I need to get closer.
Turkey triumph. And there's our Turkinator. It was 40, not 50. I stand corrected. Right, let's go make some turkey. Slow roast, not flash in the pan as we've been doing. Let's see, what do we need for it? We need some more honey and autumnal herbs. And now we're cooking. There's a chance there's a table at Donegal, but wouldn't he know for sure? Hey, what am I going to be lacking? I'm going to be lacking the honey. There we go. There's his turkeys. You know what? We might as well get a classic cooking to 300 while we're here. Why not? Don't have my mains classic cooking's this high. Do still need to take this Spelunker thing to Ashkahet. It will just be to find a piece of transmog more than anything. No, it's gone green. Oh dear. Could be here for an age. I'm committed now though. More herbs, more honey. Where are those monk shoulder pads from? Ooh, kind of float in and out. I believe I've seen those before. They seem very mythic in appearance. That wouldn't surprise me. Oh, and the glow disappears after a moment too. Very fancy. Come on, sweet potatoes. 6 more. How's my queue looking? 30 minutes of an average of 11. Should go in any moment. Oh, 5 points to spare. It's gonna screw me. God damn it. That's a depressing game.
Hey there. See you later.
And what were the odds? No. Rat. Oh well. Right, let's get over to Darnassus then, I guess. Which one was this? That was Ironforge. Right, Ironforge first. like the secondary professions like cooking and whatnot, they could benefit from being warband bound. Obviously, you can't do that to every profession, but the secondaries where anyone can pick them up and learn them. I don't know, maybe like gameplay and lore-wise, you're like, how on earth can that work? One character requires the knowledge, surely they can't all, but if your warbands working together, I imagine cooking's not too far-fetched. You teach each other some recipes in the downtime, so if you end up with a warband house one day.
What's on your mind? Watch your back. Off with you.
These are just what I need. Thanks, you're a lifesaver. You're welcome. And I just need the boots.
Keep your feet on the ground.
There we go, and that's each of the dailies. Oh, you just bang it out in one day, can you? That seems like a ridiculous achievement. Hit rogues with a turkey shooter. One of each of the races up to Cataclysm. That seems... Unless you've got a mate working with you and you're both creating characters to... Like, that's a nightmare. Going to defeat Talon King and Chris while wearing this pilgrim stuff. Very silly. There's still the... Oh, that piece for whatever's transmog specific. Odd. There's still the long, strange trip it's been achievement, right? That requires that you do most of the holiday event achievements. That was a big one to do back in the day. I can't imagine, until events get a refresh, how easy that is to do now. I'm sure there are Discord groups and various things. If not even just the group finder in-game, though that might take you a while. Let me see. Oh yeah, you have to get all of them, which is where you get the pilgrim title and a turkey pet. But getting that rogue one seems an absolute nightmare. And the Flame Warden's the other one I got in 2009, sweet Jesus. And the Brewmaker one I only did a little bit of. And the Violet Proto-Drake is the reward. I see. Not enough for me to do it out. I don't mind engaging into it a little bit and seeing where the events are currently at. But at the moment it seems we're stuck in the past with this one. Thank you for bringing everything. I was starting to get worried. Well, yeah, try a hand at making some candied sweet potatoes. I've done my job. And bring some back to Stormwind. Well, you're here. You might want to stock up on Teldrassil sweet potatoes. A thing of the past now, I assume, unless you're going to start making them in Belemeth. They used to make the most delicious candied sweet potatoes you've ever tasted. If you don't believe me, look up the recipe in your bountiful cookbook and give it a try. If there are any extras, you might want to share them with Gregory Tabor at the feasting area just outside Stormwind, one of his favourites. We'll hear him tell it. Everything's his favourite.
See you later.
Well, bless him. I will go on back to Stormwind. Interesting they've got one of these at the Exodar as well, but none of these have taken us to the Exodar. This event's not classic old. Or vanilla old, I should say. Poor Exodar. Always getting left out. Oh, it wants me to make 5 more of them as well. An odd requirement, but sure. There we go. I don't get how the queue popped at about 4 minutes and now it's taken an extra 14. Ah. I'd love to know the statistics on how it compares to Sholo Suffle, how it compares to folks actually queuing up
See you later.
in groups of 10. This son of a gun wants me to go back to Darnassus again. I mean, I'll do it. I'm here. Which requires more turkeys. Oh no, we've hunted plenty of turkeys. We're fine. Every pilgrim's bounty feast requires a magnificent centerpiece. I'm not talking about a decorative horn of plenty either. No, the focus of the meal is a magnificent roast turkey. It's a good recipe for the cook. Keeps trying to, like, pawn off the cookbook. Like, really selling it. Why not hunt some wild turkeys and prepare a few? Turkeys wander all over Elwyn Forest, so you shouldn't have a problem finding one. Once you're done roasting them, bring them to Isaac Allerton near the gates of Darnassus. And then Turkey Caller, which requires pilgrim... Oh, that's not a toy!
Be careful.
Feels like they haven't had time at all to do any of those. Oh. There you go. Honk. That doesn't really help much. But give him a cheer.
Brilliant!
Here's hoping that helped with somebody's quest. Then we take our turkeys to Darnassus. And come back again. Well, it depends. The Darnassus quest might not send us back to Stormwind again. It seems the easiest way to do any of these celebratory quests is to be on a mage. Get around very quickly between places.
You
Isaac,
need
I'm back.
Have a
Here's
good
some
one.
turkeys. These are beautiful and just in time to feed hungry feasters. Thank you. You've truly mastered all the courses of a traditional pilgrim's bounty meal.
See you around.
You're welcome. Does it just pull turkeys towards you in Elwyn, I wonder? Very strange. Well, that's all done and sorted. Let's head on back to Dornogal. Again, how on earth you do that rogue achievement is beyond me. You have to pay the rogue community. I don't think I was offered a turkey shooter anywhere, so I wouldn't even know. You've got that call to battle quest.
You are acknowledged.
There you go. Now, can I get anything? What would be the best piece of gear to get? Obviously, I don't want to replace any of my tier set. Got the Conquest pants. Got a bracer. I have a belt, boots, cape.
I have an extended supply of goods for outlanders.
Go with a cape.
Return.
Ooh, works quite well with my current transmog. The red's not quite there. But it's been a bit since I've had a cape. I'll leave it on for now. Let's go get it enchanted. Okay, I said I need to get it enchanted.
Serve you.
Hmm. Speed or leech? I think leech is probably better. Could be way wrong, but that's fine. Alright, pick it up. Into the battleground. Where is it? There you go. No. A Rafi Basin.
I can't use.
Oh, I can't do it in here. You son of a gun. I can probably sell all this Pilgrim's Bounty stuff now. I've got all I need. Like how it's like not usable in rated matches. Can't eat your turkey in here. There we go, and bags are clean again.
Farewell.
Let's get everybody some food, speaking of. Gladiator Druid. Again, we do want the silver one for our Druid. We'll get there. Bone Warrior. Pilgrim Rogue. The Elite Evoker, very nice. Fancy Hunter. I like how the red glasses kind of offset the blue from everywhere else. And the Shaman set being used in the Hunter is very nice. Burning Crusade PvP set, I believe. Very nice. Goes with the Transmog. The weapon, I mean. The Vicious Horde Fox. I assume when you swap between Alliance and Horde, the colour swaps too. Very orc, the way that Fox's armor's set up. Oh, looks pretty good for the Horde side. We've got battle scar and damage on the eye, bless it. Right, let's see what we can do. Any chance of sneaking to the stable? I should probably stick with the team. Tend to go lumber mill, but I fancy going to the blacksmith today. Ooh, got just a little bit battered. Spell stealing while I wait for cooldowns. You offer that. I got note. We held it long enough. We'll be losing it now, though. We just need to make sure we have free. Pretty even keel on the scores, though. Yeah, thought I did really well with that ice wall as well. Ooh, nearly. No, why I did flame strike there. Oh, that burrow where they're suddenly just no longer targetable. That's all shit up. Oh no, we're losing it. Gold mining 10, head in that direction, I suppose. No, more have joined. Curses! Alright, damage wise, but man. Felt like we were doing alright in terms of winning the blacksmith at the beginning, but can he be everywhere? Not that I'd make, you know, I'm not carrying these battles by any means. Well, let us head out into the Isle of Dawn. Do a bit of gathering. Be soothed by the music. All the stress of PvP things just washing away. Should go have a drink in Rambleshire. Get a nice warm cup of tea. Null Lotus, very nice. We've got sod all null stones. It's a really jammy weekly to ask for null stones. That's for no extra knowledge. Irks me. Garib and Tarib hustling over there. But it makes up for all the junk they constantly buy off us, to be fair. Despawned. Ah. Fine. How much more mining do I need to stay mounted while doing one? I'm looking for one slate slab. We can overload this one. Portal's working. One day I'll remember they explode. One day. Crystal ore. Can overload that one. And take me to one that gives me a slab. An explodey one. Go with the advice of staying stood on top, but nay. Maybe we've caught up for the week. Impossible to know without add-ons. Don't do it, crab. Aha, I'm away. I'm still getting the herb ones. Bit of wax. Still get buffeted out of the way. Lovely. But the wax cost me that piece of ore. And how that all currently works and how they spawn and whatnot, not something alluded to or explained in game. I just some data either given to players or discussed about it. I'd appreciate. Like, this is how professions currently work. This is how we see them going in future. That kind of thing. There we go. At least we can mine while mounted now. Especially helps for these gross web ones. Average wait time gone up to 17. Hey, hey, hey. We keep it going. Bit of wax. Oh, sorry, sheep. I didn't intend for you to get involved. Now, there were
Hillside Outpost needs
data mined
reagents for
rumours
incense.
like a long while ago now that there was going to be a Vampire Survivors-esque mode in WoW. I got really addicted to that when it first came out, and a couple of other similar games that did the same thing. Now, if WoW had such an activity, and it did not require me to be in an instance thing, that would be ideal for queuing moments like this. Let me do something insane and repeatable while I'm queuing for stuff. That'd be very pleasant. Alright, Wolf, you asked for it. I was minding my own business, gathering herbs. Look, now my herbs are gone. That's you, Wolf. Did it, Stewie? Denied me thy herbs. Oh, squishy grubs. Grub. Thank you. No, let's not go to the honey fields of death. We're good. Thank you. Suppose they're just a group of friends waiting to get in there and do it together, I suppose. There was a small part of my brain going,
Go on, you can take 'em. You can 1v5 the lot of them.
no, I cannot. Be quiet, brain. Intrusive thought be gone. We're good. We're fine. What if none of them are in PvP gear, though? What if none of them are especially well geared at all? I mean, that might be why they're doing the assignment. It might be real fun. No. Can't let intrusive thoughts wing. Just eager to be fighting, that's all. It's always disheartening as well when you are lower than where you started for the day. Like, the ideal scenario now is just we get back to where we were. The 1600 mark. Never any guarantees. Alright, just makes me worried for the trying to then do so on the druid next. You know what I mean? Like, we're barely scraping up on the mage. And we only have until season 1. Which that'll be the Undermine patch, so February? Probably? But you'd hope when that comes around, there'll be a bunch of folks thinking the same thing of, oh, before the season ends, now's my time to get this limited time set. Either people who weren't aware, or people whose schedules have opened up to do it, or folks rushing last minute. That would be the hope. Again, without any player data about such things, it's hard to know. But I can hope, I can dream. No. Garbage explodey mine. We're getting a lot of these Nut Lotuses. We barely even get the imperfect stone from the mining stuff. I say, as we immediately get one. Thanks, game. Immediately getting me told. We can slowly make our way toward Ashgahet to hand in this little spelunker thing, I suppose. Not this one. There we are. Down we go. A swig of us now very cold tea. Oh, unnecessary. No, I'm good, my dear. I don't need to make some coin. I'm good. Is that quick way down to... Oh, we've just come across a Rufus chest, which is already hoard. We've just seen it. It is immediately hoard. And the herb vanished. Ah. It's alright, we continue downward. I can't remember who exactly in Ashgahet it was. It was like there is a rare down here. Are you sure you don't want to fight it? I don't know if I ever fought one down here, so maybe we do. In a little cave behind a waterfall. Chata, who are you? Oh, miscellaneous worm. Goodbye, worm. To the City of Threads. No, I've done differently about my sitting situation today, but I have done up my elbow somewhat fierce. Bad angle, probably. Oh, posture's important. I need to keep reminding me, buddy self. Right, what was this NPC's name? Near the cobwebs. Still haven't got an answer for the whole void tear above the city. I mean, we know Xylothef did it, probably for voidy things, but far as I'm aware, not exactly confirmation. The burrows. Where were cobwebs? Down this bit. Right, you're like over here somewhere. Yes.
The weave has delivered a customer.
Oh, and it's a higher rating. Still lacks versatility though, it's more's the pity.
Elix
Oi,
Cottage.
come back. I mean, it's a higher item level, it's a little more rating. Now, I don't want to replace a piece that has versatility on it, because we're already low on that front, but it is an upgrade. And it gives me more shoulder pads.
Return for more.
There we go. Snazzy, and it all still goes with the fire theme. Want to swap out one of the shoulder pads. No, Skitter buying a candle. How nice for him.
Shall we get down to business?
Won't overdo me full set game. Where's my big dwarfy shoulder? Right, the unlocks on the remix class stuff's nice. Why is that buggering up? Why is it doing both my shoulder pads? That's a weird bug you got going on, game. I don't understand why that's happening. What? I don't get it. I don't get why it's not working properly. Oh, but there it's working. Alright, fair enough, game. Weird visual bug. No, I thought I'd got all the tendies I could have.
To the trading post.
We still have Sylvanus' little thing saved. Because why not? There's so many. Oh, there's our cute.
Safe journeys.
There's 2 harmonized silks now. Much as I'd love to get stuff for transmog, it just gets rid of too much versatility. Ooh, that one goes up to more versatility, weirdly, for some reason. Why? goes from haste to mastery as well. Yeah. That too loses its versatility. Can he do it? Can he do it? Like, the tier set's nice, don't get me wrong. It's just we lose so much survivability. Put stuff in the bank while I'm here, lest I forget. Sure, I've got the equipped one of those equipped. I do. Sell that to Talib. Or Garib, rather.
My directive is to serve you. Return.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
Get all that chucked in. There you go.
My thanks
Give me my cue back, game. You are right there. Oh, how many of those gems can I get?
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
Right, 3. Can I yet afford the big one? Probably transfer a little honor over. We got the druid up to a set of honor gear, so they're alright there. Depends who has any. Ooh, just my druid of a tiny bit.
I have calibrated.
That gets
my
us another
prices
setting,
to
which
be
means a bit more versatility. If I have time.
My directive is to serve you.
Gems. Versatility. Expensive bloody gem.
Return and
Every little will help. It's not the most explosive of set bonuses compared to some of the others we'd seen, but it doesn't say it stacks either, does it? I mean, straight up more damage from it, like that's good, you know? 25% damage on just hitting someone with it's fine. Like the storm. Speaking of, it's probably fine. It won't be. It never is here. We got Burning Crusade looking warrior. That might be the upgraded version. Very Horde-esque monk set. Very nice. Sylvanus Orc. Anniversary Priest with the fancy hood. That's that same priest we saw before, but they were a night elf last time. What's his name? Frost Mage, can't see his stuff. Ooh. Look at this rogue. Very fancy, it's got morose vibes. Defias headpiece. There's like some kind of Venfear shoulder pads, they've got that vibe to them. I like it, that's a nice transmog. Toshi, very nice. Oh, big dragonflight dragon. Or the gladiator one, rather. Look, Frost Mage keeping it simple. Gotta respect it. Got any other mages about? We're on the Horde side, and there is a Frost Mage on the enemy team. It's the Jaina Mythic Mount, isn't it? The big water elemental. Alright. Armour up. Mount up. See if we can get us a win. Two of the enemy team going that way, three of ours going that way. Many of them going to... Not loads of them.
I need to get closer.
Grab it and run then. We made a mistake, Demon Hunter.
Far away.
Oh no, maybe I've made a mistake.
I'm out of range. I need a target.
Yeah, they all got that point.
Too far away.
Well, that just sucks, doesn't it? You work hard to grab you your flag and you just get buggered. At the very least, they might be able to fight for it. We only saw two rushing to fight this point, though. I didn't expect. And they got the flag. Sweet mother of mercy. Okay, at least we got the Blood Elf Tower. They got their flag though.
Too far away.
Got to get to it. Well, this is going poorly. Goodbye. Just be a nuisance as we go.
I need to target something first.
Ow. At least we got the flag this time.
I need to get closer.
How many are up and over here? Several.
I need to target something first. I need a target.
Get off me, Death Knight! There we go, that helps. Jack, pin me to go fight him. There's no point. We gotta go take the point. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, cauterize. Oh, I got the ice wall, but I went down first. Trying to be cheeky. We were fighting on it as hard as we could. Hey, there it goes. Oh. Oh, not very disheartening. Still, only do his best. Let's get queued up again. I'll nip for a quick bio break. And how many we do will depend on how kind the queue time is being. Stretch your legs, refill your beverage. I'll be back with yous in a minute. Question: is that my bank? And we're back. Thank you for your patience. I realised I hadn't muted the mic there, so you might have got some potential family discussion, so my apologies. The lack of context. Or at the very least, the door slamming open and shut. Right. So noticed that I hadn't bloody queued. Did so as I was finishing up there. Got to drop my nullstone in.
I have an extended supply of goods for outlanders.
Taking too much of the money out of my war bank at this rate. Need to get another 3k just in case we can get
I have
to the next
calibrated my
gem.
prices to be reasonable. My directive has been fulfilled.
And Main still has a lot on him. Barrow still has an awful lot, so we should be alright. Take this opportunity while I'm here to upgrade some of my stuff. I know it's not really much point in doing so, but
We have slept long enough. In unity, find strength.
0 of the ruined ones. That was to be expected.
Until next time.
At least that cape I can do a bit. Why not? Again, this will just help when we get to the Siren Isle eventually. Every little helps.
Farewell.
There you go.
It is a world of wonders. Fair skies and strong winds. Farewell. Be bold. Be true. So many possibilities. How fare you? May we all find what we seek.
Just bang out these while I'm here. There we go.
Be true.
It's still recharging.
Wrong button.
What do you seek? Fair skies and strong
I don't think there'll be
winds.
anything else I can upgrade. Yeah, it doesn't matter at all for actual PvP from what I understand. It's just when we eventually get to world stuff,
May you find what you
we ain't finished by the time the Siren Isle comes out, which it's not looking likely. It'll certainly be something we'll go investigate mainly on our main, get the storylines out of the way, and then it'll be a matter of the repeatable stuff we can come back and do on our various alts. So we'll go do some world quests while we wait. Probably got 2 more in me. Assuming we get decent queue times. I'd like to at very least try and get 2 more, because if we get 2 wins, that puts us maybe back over the 1600 mark.
The fall of Dalaran shattered countless irreplaceable artifacts of immense power. It is our duty to preserve what we can.
The irony of that dialogue.
A
Immense
few
artifacts of power.
Survivors are still unaccounted for. Please gather them and return them to safety.
Oh, he was the one meaning the plushies. As we just saw in like the mage quests the other week, though, Aphis' voice acting having a big ol' shift. I mean, the destruction of one's home might well do that. Simple enough. Where am I going? Over here. There you are.
Well done, champion. Your efforts have brought us one step closer to securing the
Yeah,
crest
it didn't say it
site
on like
and
the world quest
Dalaran's
themselves, but this is where
legacy.
we can get some more crests. I always forget I can just get a few basic ones off the world quests. Where are you, plushies? Still having gone back and played that intro of Legion now, it still didn't quite stack up. It was impactful, but it wasn't that whole ass invasion going on. And we can only assume for Midnight that that will be the goal as an intro experience. Is something crazy void related being absolutely obscene.
Piece of Dalaran we preserve, no matter how small, is valuable.
I do very much prefer this voice acting for Aphis compared to the very over-the-top snobbery Blood Elf stuff from before. Wait, I got bloody tokens for doing that as well. Wait, do you just get bloody tokens from doing world quests in war mode? Surely not even the racing one. Be absolutely something to consider for the druid. Oh.
If you've got the metal, there are valuables waiting to be won.
Oh, Ruffius, I don't know how well it'll go, but we can try. It's already down. There's people already there. Nope, I got it. I'm gonna wait. Alas.
It is an excellent day for a race. Come fly with us.
Aye, aye, Lord Andestraz. Lovely to see you as ever.
Nicely done. You
That was bloody tokens as well. Good God. Absolutely need to bear that in mind for the druid. That'll just get us bumped up through honor gear way faster. It's not an issue now on the mage. We've got all the forge stuff that we could possibly want. Working on conquest, but man, I wish I'd realised that sooner.
Fallside Outpost needs reagents for incense to use at morning rise. Will you accept this new directive?
Sure thing, Edelgum. Once I've dealt with these swarmers. I've realised every battleground I've been in, by the way, I have not used shifting power once. I should probably be using shifting power to get me cooldowns back. At the very least, stuff like mass barrier. Delightful trio of snakes
Too far away.
who hold that little cliffside. Ooh, very lucky.
Honoring those of us in Stasis Lock is important to us. Thank you for your help, Outlander.
Come back.
May your path be unburdened.
There's not really else we can get with bloody tokens either, right? As far as I'm aware. Check that. Like, is there a point to grabbing bloody tokens and doing world quests for them on a character kitted out gear-wise? I don't think so, but it's worth checking.
I have an extended supply of...
Yeah, it doesn't have anything that we can actually... Like, there's no transfer to honor. They're all bind on pickup. We can't transfer them to alts. Like, the only reason we'd have at this point is transmog. Which I'm not completely against. There's something to be said for that. It's an obscene looking wand. I don't know, it just... Does it need the spike on the end as well? I like all the little tassels. I'll pick up the knife and some pants.
My direct...
Sell them once that cooldown's gone off.
What task
else can I perform for you? Returning to town.
And looking at the time, we have enough room for about one more. Unfortunately. I'd love to know how far reaching the queue is. Server-wise. Oh, there is a Pilgrim's Bounty here, but no quests. I'd assume it reaches across multiple server shards than just the ones that I'd world PvP in. But obviously there isn't crossover between regions like EU and US and all that. Which again, that's something they said they'd like to do, is to lower those barriers so you could play with friends on different regions, but that's like real old ass architecture for how the game's built. And we know they're willing to tackle that, it's just it seems like it would be quite the ordeal to get going to that extent. You see with bigger mergings in games how difficult that can be. Took Warframe, for example, a very long time, and folks wanted it for a very long time. When it finally came, it's excellent. Really surged the player numbers. Got me back playing that game for a good while. But it certainly has had its problems, and they needed to do a lot of testing. And even then, it still had problems. I got lucky for the most part, but some people, you know, when you're like, oh, I've lost a character, you know, 1,000 hours just gone. Got to be careful. Just milling around, people watching at this point. Nice to see a city populated. It's not like everyone's bustling, but people sitting around on the functional mounts. That's always the weird part of the mounts that give you some kind of city functionality. When, like the Transmogrifier on there, for example, it's round the corner. He's down there. I don't understand the desire. When you're not in a city, sure, fantastic, completely understand it there. When you're in a city, unless like maybe it's just your favorite mount. Otherwise, I just don't get it. Seems odd to me. Come on, game. Give us a fight. Who wants me down there? Hello?
We are the Titan's bedrock and foundation.
Oh, we did this one on his main.
Return and peruse my inventory again.
We'll do the leather working one because we don't have much of that. Even then it wouldn't be high
My
enough.
directive has been fulfilled.
Crafting PvP gear gets it to the conquest level might be the way to go, but we, you know, I don't have a crafter at that level.
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
Especially when they're soulbound as well. Like, this stuff should at least be warband bound. So I could give it to my alts.
My thanks for your patronage.
And like, I understand not wanting people to be able to do things super quick at the start of a season, but I don't know, when you're swapping stuff for your alts, it just... I don't understand why there has to be a slowdown there. Fancy transmog? Oh, it's the Warden anniversary set with the I see. The back piece that was throwing me. They'll lighten up for when they're on my bar. And we had a look through the talents last time around. I don't think there's much I can change other than swapping from Sun Fury to Frostfire, which... I'm just not bothered by. The fact it explodes seems pretty cool. My little storm of meteors is on here as well, and I like that a lot. Oh. That seems pretty interesting. Moving slowly during ice block just seems silly. Getting Blazing Barrier to cast the other one at the same time seems pretty cool. No, the instant frost firebolts just seem like something else added into the rotation of casting and getting procs for stuff. Not necessarily they say they lean towards the hot streak. Yeah, it just says fire spells in general, so it might well work. I know, I don't know my numbers well enough to know just how much more or less it would be doing if I picked the other one. Maybe something to consider down the line. The refresh there is too good. 1% increased damage. It doesn't always come up though. No, but that's 30% either way, so that really doesn't matter. That just seems unreliable. I need to remember calling down Meteor leaves that patch on the ground. That's a lot of the reason why I need to keep that going as well. Good God, 30-minute queue. Oh, it's horrendous. I'm committed though, we've been in it that long. We're going to do one bloody more. Now, I am tempted to try the Frostfire stuff, just we've been the other one for so long now, but I like having my Phoenix. I didn't even want to be casting frost spells. That was the point. Where would I put the damn thing on my bar anyway? If that's any better. These seem like really small. I don't know how much damage the Phoenix actually outputs when I summon it compared to what. There's big chunks there, and then the frost stuff explodes at the same time. I don't know. I think it might be worth trying next time. I'll have to do some research. It's one of those scenarios where it's not even a contest. You know what I mean? Damage-wise, people have looked at the numbers, and it's not even there's a X% difference between, like, I don't know, 2 and 10%. But it's like, oh no, 80% of the time this is just flat out better. Unless you're playing really, really well. Chosen green this day, Forsaken. All the green. Old green. Good for you. Anniversary set. PvP set. Not quite sure what's going on with that hunter. Kyrian set. Not sure where that helmet's from. Evoker elite set. Stabby Venferi rogue. And that eel's trying to escape before the battle has started. Combination of Blood Elf stuff and the anniversary stuff. Alright, let's see where we're at. We're on Alliance side. Frost Mage on the enemy team. Right, let's see if we can make the last one a win. That'd be nice. We usually do alright on Deepwind Gorge. We can put a lot out in the middle. In the market while we're fighting. Actually remember to use shifting power this game, like sweet Jesus. And off we go. Pyroblasted. Keep my shield up. Bold, but a little late. The bubble! But we got the point. Wait for it. No bubble. Alright, where else can we go to be of help? Should probably wait until... There we go. 2 down. Hello, Druid. Goodbye.
I'm out of range.
Damn, we tried. Away! Away! Thank you! I thought for a moment they'd be like, I can't be bothered healing. Need to get back to the market. Uh-oh. Mistakes were made. No. Somebody grab it. Right. That's not good. Should have stayed around. Knew I should have stayed around. Frame rate from the ice wall.
Too far away.
Oh, it's just pets chasing you, is it? Give me my mount, game. Slap the wall of fire down. Got it, ice block. Ow, ow. Ooh, far too late on the auto time. We were ahead by such a margin, and it's all come crashing down. Oh, it's one of those days. Much sadness. I'd like to say it's not over yet, but it's looking not great. Feels like we've just given up on the market as well now. Curse you. And my inability to escape. No. No way. Raptor, please. Not like this. Oh, someone just spawned. Alright, damage-wise, though. Yeah, we're on the upper end. That's fine by me. It's sod all on the objectives. Ah, dear, oh dear. It's a disappointing day of it. As I bet there's certainly lots of elements I could have done to play better, and I think next time we absolutely try Frostfire. Because these are a lot of passive increases, and the Phoenix does some stuff, and the Hypothermia lets me chuck out more Pyroblasts, but the window's so small. And here it's just like, trigger additional damage. Explode for more damage. Instant bolt for then more damage. bonus on the meteor. Double barriers, like... Then combustion gives me the instant shot of it as well. I don't know, it's starting to seem like a bit of a no-brainer there, but we'll investigate that the next time we blitz in on our mage. Till then, thank you very much for watching. Enjoyed yourselves, hit that like button for me, push the content through the algorithm so we can reach more folks. Subscribe for more content here on the channel. We're on 9 AM on the weekdays with World of Warcraft, 6 PM with other games, currently still going through Dragon Age. You can find playlists, all the different games we've covered right here on the channel, binge to your heart's content. Until next time folks,